if you are a parent of a daughter, will you raise your hand? Jesus Christ. Keep your hand up. If your daughter is unmarried, if your daughter is married, put your hand down. If your daughter is married, God bless you. There's a lot of parents. Okay, here it is. I need you to hear me. You can put your hands down. Please hear my heart on this, okay? There may come a time where a young man, I know they still do this somewhere, may ask you for your blessing, your approval, and giving your daughter their last name. I wish I had time to tell you the danger of a woman keeping her last name, how that's not, I'm not ready for that yet. Y'all ain't ready for that. Let me tell you anyway. Let me help you out. Because this may be your only Sunday at church this whole year. Let me help you out. I ain't going to see you again till Mother's Day. Let me help you out. You see, wifey, you don't mean no harm. Because many of you guys here right now, you're a married wife and you kept your name. Or you hyphenated your name, one or two. Ooh. But see, when you get married, you're saying you're going from your father's house to this man's house. The Bible says, submit unto your husband as unto the Lord. And you're called Christian, not Johnson Christian or Williams Christian. You lose your identity when you get saved, and you lose your last name when you get married. And what I'm trying to get you to understand is, if you don't trust him to take on his last name and use yours, you shouldn't get married, because that's too much independence that you're trying to hold on to. And when you get married, it's not about being independent. It's not being dependent on that man and being dependent on that woman. You're not independent and married. It's impossible, because two became one. So anything less than one is a half. But you don't mean no harm. And that man, he loves you. He loves you. He loves you. He want to honor your deal. But there's a certain part of him really wishes that you were all in. There's a certain part of that man that really wishes that you would honor him and take his last name. He just don't want to argue with you. Well, I got to keep my last name because I'm the last girl. That ain't your fault. Name your firstborn after your daddy, but that ain't your fault. If someone ever honors you enough to come say, sir, ma'am, I want to marry your daughter. I love her. I'm going to be committed to her and protect her, provide for her. I want to marry your daughter. Do I have your blessing? Or some form of that phraseology. Are you all following with me? When that young man or older man or wherever it is comes to ask you for your daughter's hand, please relay this message and mean every word of it. You tell him, if you approve of this, I approve of it. But you got to make me a promise. If she ever gets on your nerves, if she ever frustrates you, if she ever makes you so mad to the point where you can just choke her, if it ever gets so bad in the house where you just want to kick her out and mistreat her, if it ever gets to that point, make me a promise. If before you mistreat her, send her home. Because you don't want no man to ever feel like he's stuck with your daughter.
Everything I give to you, withhold